What's up, guys? Hello! So today I got my first paladin build to show you guys. The first idea for this build was to make an echo farmer paladin. And right now he's good, very good at farming. It's very easy to farm with it and it's got such an easy gameplay. But it's also quite okay on bosses. So this build is good enough to show, but there's a lot of potential that I'm gonna reach with it yet, and I'm gonna be doing it through next week, maybe. And that was crazy to show you guys this, and I think you're gonna love it. So check this out. Let's go. Alright, so 385 gameplay, and let's go. Didn't even see what the map was. A Harby. You just spin and go. Keep an eye on your mana. I'm just gonna challenge this baby just to show. Oh fuck, it's a poison one. We gotta be smart about the poison one. And he's done. Give me some good stuff. Fucking. Damn, poison damage. Can't say that on YouTube. Don't even know if I can say damn. What's this? I don't want this. Okay, let's keep going. The things I want to improve here are my defenses, my damage, and mainly my move speed. Although it's okay right now, like I can just keep going and I come back for potions. That's why the Jungle Queen's checks. I think that's the name. I don't see if that's good. I'll see it later. Is this an ambush? Kinda. And then we spin around him. We volatile reverse, use a potion, holy fire, and done. So first of all, we're gonna do a damage demonstration. So I'm using here Sigils of Hope. We gotta get 5. Then I get 369 on War. As I start to cast, I got 562 as I hit enemies. I lost because of Jura Star Dial, but what else? We can do Holy Fire, Volatile Reversal with Jura. This is the top damage right now. 679, but mostly that 639. Then we use Holy Fire, Volatile Reversal, 596. Oh, it's because I lost there. So the damage is this. We keep spinning around, then I may... Yeah. And we deal damage a lot with Smite. A lot of the damage comes from Smite, obviously, but also some from Holy Aura. And almost nothing from melee hits for warpath. On single enemies, it looks like this. Oh, sorry, volatile reversal. Yeah, then we hit. And it's missing this. So on single enemies, it's harder to stack the Sigils of Hope, so you'll have to keep casting it. When you're doing echoes, and you're gonna see on the gameplay, as you kill, you'll get them. So you all pretty much always have them. And the deal with mana will be to have the experimental mana, okay, gained on potion use. That'll fix our problems and can get us through the echoes. Easy peasy. I'm gonna start explaining the gear because we have this. Why the F do I have a wrong warp on a paladin? And I got a lot of reasons. First of all, flat spell damage. We got some minus mana spell mana cost, which are gonna apply Smite, Holy Fire, Throwing Access. No, sorry, Throwing Access, no. Smite, Holy Fire, Volatile Reversal, and Sigils of Hope. So if I take this baby off, check the damage. 306, 162. If I put a Sacred Blade of Polaris, I'm gonna show you this. 306. 184. Oh, but Polaris Sacred Light casts more Smite. Yes, it does, but it's not worth it. I tested, okay? It's even if it casts 2 or 3 more Smites, The damage is just not the same. It's a lot better with Rune War. Sadly, we cannot get the benefits from Chrono Warp, but we still do get the haste and the spell damage per movement speed. And that works very well on our build. So, Riot's Sacred Light, for obvious reasons, it gives us a lot of block, fire damage, and stuff. Vortex Pennant and Riverbend Grasp are what's gonna throw axes at our enemies and allow us to cast Smite because of the idols blocking Smite with throwing attack, and let us do some great area damage, even though we're not directly casting Smite, which is also great. I have here a belt with experimental mana and a Jura's Star Dial because Warpath by itself activates it. And it gives spell damage, and I want to put more spell damage here. A lot of these legendary affixes are not what I want yet, but there's an important one here. You gotta get this tier 6 Smite, okay? So you can finish the Smite tree and deal decent damage. Orion's Sun Seal to give a buff to Sigils of Hope. And in here, you want spell damage, okay? Armor and helmets get a lot of armor on them. You have some options. You can get this armor or the one with mana regen. And in here, this is not perfectly what I want yet. But in here, I'm gonna want tier 7 health, warpath, attunement, that's great. And the other one can be whatever. The armor's fine. In here, I'm gonna want a lot of health also. Some endurance is great. Attunement and the fire damage, that's what I want. And on future reference, the helm is gonna be changed for a calamity, which is this. And the boots are gonna be changed for the fiery dragon shoes, which are gonna make the build very much better. But right now I need health, so that's why I have this boot with tier 7 hybrid health. I'm gonna put that as well on gloves and on the belt because we don't have enough health here. My health is low yet. In here on the amulet, I'm going for a Nihilith, and I'm gonna put just spell damage on it. And that's it. Right now we have Fire Pen, which is great. It's a tier 7 top Fire Pen. All my skills are based on fire, so it's great. Idols I just showed you. Get the Smite proc, then you're gonna get Shred Armor and Smite damage, okay? With more Shred Armor. This one is wrong, because I could not get the Armor Shred. This is mainly where we'll get the Armor Shred, okay? These ones can be the missing resistances you have, or health, or what else. Right now on this build, I have a problem with, necrotic resist. But I'm gonna solve that. It's not that hard to solve that. I'll just get on the belt or amulet or what else. That just happened today. But mostly you get your resistances with the build. And that's it for the items. On skills, why Warpath? Simple. The first thing we want from Warpath is Path of Heavens, giving global 50 plus 50 flat spell damage. Casting Smite, great. Move speed and the block chance. Okay, when I get a +2 to Warpath, I'm gonna finish this block chance. So right now I get 55 block chance when I spin. And to control the mana cost with all the movement speed we can get, because movement speed gives us more damages. Smite comes to sacrifice with 0 health cost. And to Fisher, which is what spend a hell lot of our mana, okay? That's the reason I have 5 points here and only 3 here. If I put 5 here, the damage is gonna be so much better, but it's gonna spend a whole lot of mana. So my plan is to get a Jungle Queen caps, yeah, the belt with 1000 potions here. And then this belt with experimental mana, and then we solve our mana issues with that, okay? That's what I'm trying to do. And that's warpath, and that's Smite. Fill these nodes for a shit ton of damage. Holy Aura is giving us fire damage, fire pan, more fire damage. And the flame bursts, which is an extra hit that's dealing 43k damage. And great, right? One more damage. Then I came here for elemental resist and endurance. Endurance is great, and this node takes off for elemental resist, so they kinda balance themselves out. Sigils of Hope go for extra sigil, mana efficiency, damage, and damages. And then you get this to summon sigil on kill, which is what's gonna keep us with 5 sigils. When we get the Nihilist with an extra 2 and a +2 on Sigils of Hope, we're gonna get this, giving us more block chance per extra sigils, giving us a shit ton of block damage. We're gonna get there. Volatile Reversal. What we want here is mainly this, to get more move speed, which gives us a lot more attack damage. And, I could use Lunge, but it wasn't as useful as this. So, get Void Rift, then we get the enemy damage taken increased with a lot more move speed, and it's just a lot more damage that we're gonna deal with this baby. And that's it for the skills. Alright, so about passives. Get a lot of points on Vitality and Health regen. Only one here because we need 1 point, and this one would be useless. 1 point to get a block chance, armor, and less damage. Awesome. Damage and stun avoidance, and then throw axes on hit. This is very important. You gotta throw axes. So our source of access is this, and this. A lot of access. On Void Knight, just 5 points here, getting more health, some resistances, and Volatile Reversal. On Forge Guard, get this block chance. Alright, so I've changed some stuff here right now. And yeah, because it just went healed, so yeah. Shit ton of damage, okay, general damage, no all benefits here. Attunement and elemental resist, block. Spell damage, this is where you get most of your spell damage, okay? Get this and get this. Here to get more block chance, and here to get Holy Symbol, which will recover a lot of our life as soon as we get hit. And it'll keep recovering, so great. And this node that gives everything, literally everything. So get this. And this one that gives a lot of fire damage and move speed, which gives us more damage, so awesome. And I'm gonna fill this to 4 points. Maybe I'll take something off to make it 5. Because Divine Net will be healing ourselves a lot. And this at full stacks will give us 30% more armor. So that's very welcome. And that's it for the passives, guys. So that's it for the build, guys. I'm gonna leave 2 Last Epoch links at the description. One of the build's full idea, like everything I want to do with these items, because I don't have all the items I want yet, and this can still be so much better. And the other will be my character right now, so you can see how my progress is going, how this is right now, and how it's evolving, okay? 2 links. And the loot filter as well. So, putting aside the progression of the character, this is a pretty easy build to play. Very much easy, you just spin. And you just use the move speed to avoid people's stuff. I do have Volatile Reversal, but it's more for damage. I kill myself a lot with this skill. Careful with that. And I think I pretty much covered everything. I hope you guys like this build. Give me a feedback, tell me what you're thinking, and see you guys later.